Hi guys, and welcome to week 3 of UT Mental. This week we're talking about stigma. So what exactly is stigma? Stigma is the negative judgment that we place on groups of people. One such group of people are those that are challenged by mental health. So, to explain stigma, I'd like to use the analogy of a wall. This wall is made up of stereotypes, negative stereotypes specifically, such as people with mental illness are incapable of doing certain jobs or cannot hold certain positions. It's also made up of what I like to call them versus us. Because we stereotype them into these clusters, we also separate ourselves from them. And so in doing this, we never incorporate them into anything we're doing or thinking about or implementing. And in this way, we isolate them. People with mental illness do not benefit from isolation ever. And so what are we going to do to break down this wall? Well, it is a brick wall, and so it's very strong. What I would like to do is climb over the wall. And I'd like to do this using a ladder. For me, I like to think of each rung of the ladder as a step towards the top of the wall. So I'd like to start with the first step, and that is appreciate. If someone comes and talks to you or confides in you about a mental illness, appreciate it. Appreciate everyone around you, whether they have a mental illness or not. They do not deserve to be isolated. If they do come to talk to you, or if you know of someone struggling with mental health, motivate them. And this brings us to our second rung of that ladder, one more step closer to the top. Motivate them to keep talking about their mental illness. Like I said, it is a strong wall, and it becomes very difficult to talk about it when we isolate them. So continue to motivate them. And in this way, we then climb that third step of the ladder, and we allow them to get help. Whether it is by talking to a friend, a colleague, a confidant, a mentor, or even getting professional help. You allow them to seek the services they need in order to help themselves get better and deal with the challenges they are facing. So one such resource you can use. Now, like I said, this is a very strong wall. And if you can't confide in someone, you can always use resources like Good to Talk, or book an appointment with the HCC and talk to a counselor there. Remember that all of these are 100% confidential. And so anything you tell these professionals stays between you and the person you're talking to. And with that, I hope we can begin to climb that ladder and make it to the top of the wall. Have a good reading week.